Today is Thursday, October 10th. This is Noreen Johnson, and here are the good news headlines of the day. Yesterday, on the Feast of Our Lady of Champion, the Catholics for Catholics team invited Bishop Joseph Strickland to lead a very special patriotic rosary for the intercession against Hurricane Milton and all of the recent victims of natural disasters. The rosary closed with a powerful deliverance prayer for the protection of America. Thousands of people prayed with us, and you can still watch and pray it too by visiting our YouTube channel, Catholics for Catholics. Also, you can make a donation for the hurricane victims at c4c.com/help hurricane victims. All funds will be sent directly to vetted agencies working to help those most in need. Thank you for your support. Hurricane Milton made landfall as a Category 3 storm with 120-mile-per-hour winds Wednesday near Siesta Key, Florida, slamming into the state's west coast before churning its way eastward. The hurricane was later downgraded to a Category 2 storm and has since been downgraded to a Category 1 storm. St. Lucie County Sheriff Keith Pearson confirmed there have been 17 tornadoes along with several fatalities. The catastrophic landfall comes barely 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene, which battered Florida before causing devastation in North Carolina. Florida residents have spent the interim boarding up windows and evacuating their homes in preparation for Milton. The National Hurricane Center said Wednesday that Milton has the potential to be one of the most destructive hurricanes on record for West Central Florida. Former President Trump is once again taking aim at President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris over the federal government's response to back-to-back destructive hurricanes that have targeted the Southeast. Trump said it is the worst hurricane response since Katrina. Trump, at a campaign event in Battleground, Pennsylvania, spoke as an extremely powerful and dangerous Hurricane Milton was hours away from slamming into Florida. And as the death toll rises, more than 100,000 people remain without power or running water nearly 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene tore a path of destruction through the southeastern United States. The former president once again made false claims that FEMA diverted money intended for disaster relief and spent it instead on undocumented migrants in the U.S. as he turned up the volume on his inflammatory rhetoric over the combustible issue of illegal immigration. Pointing to the Republican presidential nominee, Biden said rhetoric from Trump and other Republicans was beyond ridiculous and that it's got to stop. He also said this: "In moments like this, there are no red or blue states. There's one United States of America where neighbors are helping neighbors." A lawsuit lodged against Virginia Attorney General Jason Miyares and several state elections officials alleges that an effort to eliminate non-citizens from voter registration rolls runs afoul of federal law. The suit refers to the voter roll maintenance effort as a purge program and asserts that it violates the National Voter Registration Act. Plaintiffs include the Virginia Coalition for Immigrant Rights, the League of Women Voters of Virginia, and the League of Women Voters of Virginia Education Fund. Christian Martinez, a spokesperson for Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin, has defended the process, saying this: "Anyone spreading misinformation about it is either ignoring Virginia law or is trying to undermine it because they want non-citizens to vote." The AP also reported that Sean Kenney, a spokesperson for the Attorney General, noted via email, quote, "We feel confident in the position on the Department of Elections that it has taken a stand and is ready to defend." Early voting in Virginia for the 2024 elections began last month. And then today, October 10th, we celebrate the feast day of St. Francis Borgia. Francis was elected head of the Jesuits and focused on the growth of the Society of Jesus, the spiritual preparation of its new members, and spreading the faith in many parts of Europe. He was responsible for the founding of Jesuit missions in Florida, Mexico, and Peru. He was canonized in 1670 by Pope Clement X. St. Francis Borgia, pray for us. And those are your daily good news headlines. This is Catholics for Catholics. May God bless you, and may God bless the USA.